All right, what's going on, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. We're going to be looking at GNPX Inc. GNPX. Okay, this was a viewer request from the comment section, so please, if you guys have any requests, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to get to it for you guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and break this one down. The reason we're looking at this one and people were commenting about it is because they got a deal basically in like FDA fast track approval for this like lung cancer treatment. Okay, now I typically don't play these type of plays because it's very hard to stay up to date on these, right? Like you have to know exactly when these things are happening, when people are going to be interested and things like that. All right, and I'm going to show you how why. All right, because this thing has been falling massively this entire time. Okay, we're looking at the daily chart right now. It was up near $6 before, okay? And it was just recently hit lows of 117 before this huge, insane, I'm talking massive rally. And we'll take a look at that in a second. But what we have right here is a descending wedge. Okay, this is a bullish pattern, right? This is when the price is falling down in this wedge pattern, and then you have a breakout. Okay, and you have a bullish breakout, and that's what we had right here. Okay, so we're going to zoom in a little bit more and kind of look at it right here. And as you guys can see, all right, it gapped up huge, all right, and it went from 1.35 all the way up to highs of 3.61. Okay, so just flooded, insane volume. Okay, we'll take a look at the volume down here on this day. Volume just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, and it's been selling off ever since. Do you know why? Because look at the volume. Okay, right here it says low volume. Look at the volume, so low. Okay, it's impossible. It's not impossible, but what would have had to have happened for this thing to keep going higher after this crazy day is you would have had to have more volume and it be in the buying side, right? You would have had to have more volume on the buying pressure for this price to increase. Now that's going to be extremely hard to do when this thing has been selling off like crazy and it just has this massive volume spike, right? So that resulting low volume is going to decrease the price, right? Because there's no longer any volume of people trying to buy at these orders all the way up here, right? The only place available to people are willing to pay started around like $3.11, and all the people who bought up here are panicking. That's when people started to buy and sell, and then those people start selling and it just drops more and more and more. So there's a gap all the way down to 1.5. I really like it for puts, okay, to short this honestly and get that gap fill. Now of course, if you were part of that momentum and that spike, congrats to you. Okay, I definitely missed this play, and if you guys want to get back into it, here's where you get back into it. Okay, is right, so let's say you missed this and you want to buy and you want to be a part of this rally. Honestly, I wouldn't until we fall back down to this trend line. Okay, look for it to retest this trend line. All right, and possibly fill this gap down here and retest this trend line like right around here and come back down, and then I would look to get into it, because if it finds support here and bounces, then we have confirmation of this descending wedge pattern. Okay, because you have the breakout, and then we have if we come back down, we have the retest, and then we have confirmation, and boom, liftoff. Okay, but if it doesn't find support there and it goes lower, I mean, then I think it's donezo for this. I mean, this thing has been selling off massively. It's just going to be a matter of where does it find support at, and does it find support there and rally because of that, or what does it do? All right.